The late Grand Chief, Sir Michael Somare, will be remembered as a visionary leader who believed in creating opportunities for all Papua New Guineans. Not only did he lay the foundation for an independent Papua New Guinea, but he also dedicated his life to improving living standards across the country. In 1976, his cabinet introduced a white paper policy on natural gas. In the paper, it stated that natural gas had the potential to harness the economic future of Papua New Guinea. Only a year later, the Parliament passed the Petroleum Act, and together with other policy developments, this paved the way for the introduction of the Oil and Gas Act in 1998.
Somare recognizing importance, the role that natural resources by me play back in the late 60s, early 70s, as he was preparing to move us into self-government, and writing economic plan inside of Papua New Guinea. He just wrote it on one page, 8 paragraphs, gave us the 8-point economic plan that summarized everything. And in that, and featuring role that natural resources in this country will play in the development of its people.
The Oil and Gas Act enabled projects like PNG LNG to be realized and enabled a strong partnership between ExxonMobil, its co-venturers, the government, and the people of Papua New Guinea. The signing of the PNG LNG gas agreement in 2008 was followed by an umbrella benefit sharing agreement between the PNG national government, the impacted provincial and local level governments, and landowners. This was later followed by the various license-based benefit sharing agreements.
I believe this marks another history of Papua New Guinea's advancement to create economic stability and provide opportunities for our people. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Today, Papua New Guinea will be recognized and known as a country it means business. Country that promised something, it will happen, and it has happened today.
Getting 9 PDL together under one agreement and mobilizing all the landowners in 5 provinces. If it wasn't for him and late Agiru, I don't think we would ever have the PNG LNG project. And if you compare the PNG without the PNG LNG project, the GDP at that time, 2008, was around 8 billion, and now it's almost 70 billion. So you can see the impact, and to get the confidence of Exxon during the time to invest 19 billion US, it's a feat.
As a signatory to the PNG LNG gas agreement in 2008, his leadership was instrumental to the project moving from conception to construction, resulting in the largest ever business investment in PNG. PNG LNG is now a key contributor to the nation's economy. Over the past decade, together, we have delivered in ways that benefit the livelihoods of all Papua New Guineans.
The late Grand Chief Sir Michael Somare not only said the PNG LNG project was a history-making project, it also had the ability to transform the economy of Papua New Guinea as well as improving the lives of its citizens. His vision was to enhance the livelihood of all Papua New Guineans, and he can be remembered for not only delivering the country's first LNG project, but also establishing the new provinces of Hela and Jiwaka.
He foresaw the need for the country to gain independence and an independent nation, the need for us to control our own economy, to decide our own future, to lead our own nation, and in a unified spirit. We are thankful for his decisiveness and allocating a fair share of the assets back to the people and the provinces, host provinces. We are so thankful for him. PNG LNG project and the creation of Hela province. And I thank Sir Michael in particular for bringing on board PNG LNG project and creating Hela province and giving Hela its own identity.
To have the vision to see 10, 15 years from now, and by 2025, I think the dreams will be realized, because that's the time when we'll pay off our loans and the landowners and the country will start to see the real benefits that will come to fruition.
As the nation's founding father and visionary leader, the late Grand Chief Sir Michael Somare envisioned that young Papua New Guineans would one day prosper in their chosen careers to lead the nation into prosperity.
Central to our accomplishments is our people. I'm truly proud of the development of our Papua New Guineans, which now makes up 90% of our total workforce.
I wouldn't be here today. My present Papua New Guinea would be totally different if it wasn't for a young Michael Somare. I think it takes a magnitude of a man to do what he did. So I owe my freedom to Sir Michael Somare.
If he hadn't seen that the agreement would lead, to jobs and an opportunity for Papua New Guineans to grow technically within the PNG LNG industry, I wouldn't be here. And that goes back to a lot of things that have been said about him in terms of him believing in Papua New Guineans.
Together with the people of Papua New Guinea, we mourn the passing of the nation's founding father, the late Grand Chief Sir Michael Thomas Somare. We offer our deepest sympathies and condolences to Lady Veronica Somare, their children, grandchildren, and the rest of the extended families. As we remember and honour the Grand Chief, we should remember what we do every day, amongst other things, is to serve this great nation like he did. His memory will continue to guide and inspire us for years to come.